Hi, my name's Tom Pearl, and we're gonna talk about some movies. Yeah, do you want to talk about, real quick, some movies we've seen?
I guess.
Hmm. Actually, wait, did you see Iron Lung?
I did see Iron Lung. I liked it.
Okay, I haven't,
It's very
but
good.
if you want to talk about that, spoiler-free talk, you can, if you want.
Okay. Little known fact about those movies. All Obsession, Backrooms, and Iron Lung, which were the movies that you wanted to talk about briefly.
Yes.
I saw all three of those with my dad for some reason.
Okay. Well, you know what? Fair enough. I saw Backrooms
God
with my
knows why.
dad, so
Of course.
um,
Matey, what is a back room? Can I find Sprite to buy you?
Dad, it's a Tesco's. Just it's not anything. I'm cutting that.
Do they sell £3 meal deals in there? No,
Backrooms
Dad.
meal deal.
They don't. There's actually no food in the back room. This movie is gobshite, matey. I'm leaving.
The Backrooms meal deal is just the Tesco's meal deal, but copied hundreds of times until it's barely recognizable.
No, it's just a pound of still life flesh.
Yeah,
Just like white,
white
wet
flesh.
stuffing.
Um,
Yeah.
Backrooms was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Um,
I like it considerably more than, the typical TikTok nonsense of your month, your backrooms level.
yeah, I'm
Watch
not.
out for the entities within this backrooms level.
I'm not super into the backrooms lore or anything. I find the concept of liminal spaces to be like inherently unsettling, but like attaching any sort of lore or anything to it is just kind of silly to me because that's not what I find scary about, or not scary per se, but that's not, yeah, you get what I'm saying. That's not what I find interesting
Yeah.
about them. The idea of monsters existing in the back room, that does nothing for me. That makes it feel like a
No.
creepypasta.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of the way that people interpreted the backrooms from that original post. I mean, the first original post of the backrooms did mention that there would be something inside of it. If you hear something, you can be sure it heard you as well, or something. I think
Yeah,
is what
and
they
that
said in the
the
post.
idea that there's something there, but you can't see it, but you know it's there. That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, I kind of think that Kane had either way was going to upset some people no matter how he interpreted the
Oh
backrooms.
yeah,
But I think the vision he brought to it was better than
this.
anybody was really expecting. I
Yeah, he
think
for a first
having the
time.
movie be a further continuation from his interpretation of the backrooms within his
Yes.
YouTube series was a smart move from him
Yeah.
because the themes he set up there in the movie make more sense than
Yes,
the way
actually,
people were seeing the backrooms
I do like
otherwise.
the themes and the just the general ambience, and I feel like he injects a lot of um I guess not life, but I don't know. He there's something he brings to it that makes it more engaging. I think.
Yeah.
I did like his the direction of the movie, like the way he directed it. It is a very clean, good looking movie. I loved how it was edited, but like, and actually just like my problems with the backrooms are only scary when there's uh I guess like a kind of Lovecraftian feel, like a cosmic kind of
Yeah.
horror thing. But like I feel like with the movie, I didn't, I wasn't put off or anything. I thought it was well constructed, and the scares, it like was amplified and it built up, and it was shot and contextualized in just the right way to make it engaging and unsettling. I thought it was very good
Yeah, I
for
agree.
most of it.
I think it gets the weakest when it comes to its characters, mostly. But then
Yeah.
again, if you're not just doing the first person found footage format that the YouTube interpretation of the backrooms is, where you just have somebody walk around in an Unreal Engine generated, 3D office space that you've made, either or in Blender or any other 3D app. Then you're gonna have to try really hard to make your characters not pull the movie too far down. I don't think it was too bad. I did like the I am a fucking architect spiel. That was good. That was funny.
I did like that. I pretty much liked the first, I guess, hour or so. All the found footage stuff is very well done. It's probably my favorite stuff in the movie. Like when Clark brings in his two employees, I cannot remember their names, but when he brings them into the back rooms and they're filming and everything, that scene is incredibly tense and very well shot.
Yes,
and the
yes, it is. When the boy, the little gay boy with his crop shirt goes down,
his crop top,
goes down, yeah, exactly. It goes down the slope, and there's like something in the darkness that like rips him away.
Yeah.
Well, not rips him away, but he tries to get back, and then they're all dragged back, and you see him, the camera showing him being dragged behind some screen, and he's obviously dead and bleeding.
Yeah.
That was horrifying. But then again, none of that will ever compare to how scary the seagull jump scare at the beginning of the movie was, dude. I shat a great big stinky clump of shit into my into my movie seat, and I had to get the employees all to come. Every single staff working there, they couldn't do the tills, they couldn't serve popcorn. Every single one of them had to scrub it and like shovel it away because it was so large.
Okay,
so
just
that actually brought my movie experience. It brought my movie experience down, so I'm gonna have to rate the Backrooms 1 out of 5. Also, it wasn't just Kanye chasing somebody around in Gary's mod for 400 minutes, so movie sucks. Anyways, moving on.
No, hold on. There's a couple things I wanted to say first.
I just snatch the conversation, go on a tangent, just talk absolute bullshit, and then just strong arm you out of the conversation. No, we're talking about another movie now.
No, I just wanted to say a couple things real quick. We can move on afterwards, but I first of all, I fucking love the set design in the movie. I think it looks
that's
amazing.
Really, genuinely, really good, and most of it was real.
Yeah, but even then, I think some of the found footage stuff, especially the opening scene, that might have all been done in Blender or something, because it looks like his YouTube videos, and I think I read or heard somewhere that was what he used. He made that in Blender and then pitched that. That was like his pitch.
Yeah.
But it's all fucking really well done. You can barely tell. And the one thing that always annoys me about found footage stuff is the character's holding the camera, right? Why would they keep holding the camera when all this horrifying, fucked up shit's happening to them? I feel like this movie did not have that problem, like, whatsoever. Thank God.
Off topic slightly.
Yeah.
There was one TikTok that came to mind where some guy's like filming a buffalo. Or like a bison, I think, actually. And then he's just talking some shit, being like, oh yeah, it's so tame, so docile. And then it immediately runs at him, and then he just fucking sprints. Like, for his life. He doesn't waste any time. He's like, what the fuck? It's like mid-conversation. Half of the comments on that TikTok was, why can't anybody hold the camera still when they're running for their lives? I'll send you that TikTok
It's
video
like
later.
when people are filming UFOs and it's like they have fucking Parkinson's. They're shaking all over the place.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we've been like... I feel like we've been, I guess, like, very positive. I do like the Backrooms. I think it's a... I like that the movie exists,
absolutely.
but, like, it very much starts to lose me in the last act, and I think it's because of the dinner table scene. Without saying too much, because I don't want to spoil anything, that scene really derails a lot of the momentum and the eeriness of the movie for me. It
becomes too focused.
Yeah,
too focused on the characters, really.
It's not even just that. It just I feel like it explains too much when it doesn't need explaining. I feel like you get the gist through the set design and through the editing and the camera work and all this stuff. I feel like you get the idea of what's happening, and you don't need that scene.
I did sigh a little bit because I think The Backrooms is the absolute last movie that you would want to have exposition dumps in,
Yes,
like
yeah.
people explaining what's going on. The ambiguity of The Backrooms and the fact that you're entering this completely separate and sort of alien space in a way that feels familiar but is wrong somehow, and you
Yeah.
don't know why, is the bulkhead of the fear behind The Backrooms
That's
itself
exactly
and the
my
size
point.
of it.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, so I
that.
think if they're you're talking about it's like a dog, but somebody's never seen a
Yes.
dog.
I do
Also, to
love
draw
that
it, it's like
analogy, but like
it's a good analogy, but you don't need to build on it too much.
yeah, no. I think the that sequence where it's the I cannot remember the therapist's name, but her house, her childhood home, and it's going through all the different levels of the back room and it's slowly morphing. That is like
Yeah,
the perfect kind of like interpretation or just like presentation for that idea. You don't need
yeah,
that exposition dump. It's pointless. It just like
yeah,
it
exactly.
feels like a
You're
studio
just repeating
mandate or
yourself.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree,
Mm.
100%.
But overall,
But
I'm
he's
positive on it. I think.
yeah, me too. And Kane's got multiple. He's got contract approval to make more Backrooms movies from
Yeah.
A24, and they have the funding behind it as well. So. I think, given that he's a young director, younger than both you and me,
Yeah.
I think that because of that, which is fucking crazy, by the way.
That's insane.
I think because he's of a younger generation where creating media and creating expressive media, art forms, videos, animation, stuff like that, where we're in a more vocal generation about criticism and listening to feedback and that kind of
Mm.
approach to those art forms. I think he's probably going to listen to the criticism given
Yeah.
to him, is my prediction, and he's going to improve on the areas, and hopefully improve on and hopefully increase the tension and the fear of the unknown in the sequel movies.
Yeah. My
It'd be
my
good.
hope is that yeah, the next one is yeah, builds on it in a way that is still engaging, and I think he can
Yeah,
do that.
I think a trap for the upcoming movies is if he keeps following the path of the therapist. I think if he does that and he keeps taking the movie in her perspective, it's going to be harder
Yeah.
to build off of that ambiguity and the fear of entering something that you just have no idea on how to navigate.
Yes.
I think if
Yeah.
you're building that storyline too much, because he has kind of created a storyline involving a bunch of different characters doing different things, which it makes
Yes.
sense. I mean, there's a lot of people breaking that down and placing where the movie is on that timeline, but I don't think you want to have the therapist become a central point of the later movies, even
Yeah,
despite
I
all of that. I
think
think he needs
yeah,
to
new
introduce new
cast,
characters.
new characters.
Yeah.
I there is a lot of open-endedness to the movie, which I actually like. And I
Hmm.
do like that you can't really place when the movie takes place, really. I like
Yeah.
the camera they use is it's like an old camcorder. Like the I don't think you ever see a cell phone in the movie. Like you don't
No.
it's not super clear when the film takes place, and I think that's actually a service to the movie. I think that adds to it.
Yeah. I mean, I think yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think if I had to guess, it's probably late '90s, early
That
2000s,
yeah was my
probably.
thought. Yeah, but like even it could be modern day, and I'm just an idiot, and I'm missing some stuff in it.
I mean, it would be weird if it was modern day though, because of the equipment they use.
Yeah, there's like
There's,
VHS, like VCRs, and like old CRT box TVs and stuff like that.
yeah, and you don't have the two teenagers going into the back rooms complaining that they can't doom scroll
Yeah,
while walking around the back rooms to distract them. So it's clearly not in the late
yeah.
2020s.
They're not watching violent car crashes on IG reels, so it's not
Yeah, exactly.
it's not it doesn't take place now.
No, of course not.
Um,
It's always just violent car crashes or workplace accidents and then
yeah,
racist jokes.
Chinese factory.
Yeah, God. You want to talk about obsession?
Yeah. I well, first of all, I think I'm very, very positive on the movie, but I definitely need to rewatch it because my movie experience was not very good. um,
Oh, you want to talk about that?
so okay, me and Kyan and I went to go see it, and there were people in front of me talking the entire movie, and the people to
God.
our right were ordering food like every 20 minutes. So I could barely pay attention to the movie. um, but I did enjoy it, but I definitely need to sit down and watch it on my own again.
Yeah. You should have poured boiling wax over the people talking in the row in front of you, dude.
I should have just shot
That's
a
what I do.
fat
I always-
load on the back of their head.
I feel like you would have gotten a lesser criminal charge from my option than you would have.
You know those like secret. Okay, this is just so off topic. Those videos of people like nutting on people in public and they're like secretly doing it.
Oh yeah, just sexual assault.
Yeah, it's just they are like literally. Sorry, I'll get off this.
All right. Yeah. Moving on. Next movie.
No, yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Obsession.
Obsession was a really weird movie to bring my dad to come and see with.
I was thinking that,
feel
yeah,
like-
weirder than Backrooms, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of explained what the backrooms were to Dad before he went and saw it, but I was
Okay.
going in completely blind to Obsession as well, so I didn't
Same,
know
yeah.
much. I just knew that one scene of the possessed. What's she called? I can't remember the original girl's name.
Is it Nikki?
Nikki, yeah, that's right. The possessed Nikki. After when they're in the restaurant and she's like, "No, we're supposed to have a nice night out."
Yeah.
And then she somehow becomes vocoded and auto-tuned, and she's like,
Okay.
the entire time. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? Does this make sense? But seeing the movie, they did explain that she swallowed a voice box, and it worked because of magical reasons. Yeah. I should be a director one day. My ideas are great.
Just be glad we're not sitting in the same room right now.
What would happen to me?
I fucking hit you. No. I'd assault you.
Break a glass
Finally.
bottle over your head. Fucking
I'd
idiots.
stab you in your fucking throat.
I'm gonna rip your fucking jugular out if you don't fetch me a beer.
I'd use the one wish willow to whisk Alan away from reality.
God.
I'm gonna have to bleep his name. I just we've been saying it. Fuck.
Yeah. He would become your concubine as you
Okay.
sail the seas. You haven't seen the Odyssey yet, have you?
No, because okay, Kion did ask to go see it, and I felt like a dick being like, no. For two reasons. We saw Obsession not that long ago, and that movie experience pissed me off so much. It makes me not want to go back to it. Every time I've gone to the movies the last few years, something's fucked me off. I hate going to the movies. And the other thing,
It's so funny as well.
Sorry, yeah.
You have really bad luck with movie-going experience, because when you came down to Christchurch to watch a movie with me in the cinema, some lady came up to us and was like, "I think you're in our
I
seat.
do remember that.
Can you move?"
God, that was
And
so
I was like,
gay.
that never fucking happens to me when I'm just watching something either by myself
Yeah.
or with my dad. It just happened when you arrived. So clearly somebody's broken a one-wish willow and wished for you to be miserable all the time, dude.
Like, I went a couple times last year by myself in the middle of the day, and it was completely fine. Actually,
Yeah.
never mind. I remember the Fantastic Four. I went and saw Fantastic Four, and there was a guy just, like, randomly yelling throughout the whole movie. And I don't even know, dude. But,
Goes high on something.
maybe.
Maybe he was just really into the movie, dude.
He was freaking really enjoying it. The other reason I kind of want to wait until the Odyssey is out on VOD is just, I've heard the audio mixing is fucking atrocious, and you can barely hear what anyone's saying in some scenes. You know, it's a typical Nolan movie. So I was like, okay,
Oh.
I might just wait until it's out on digital so I can watch it with subtitles. Because that's what I did with Tenet. Uh,
Yeah, I I kind of understand what they're saying with that, but at the same time, there's a reason people are so um, recommend watching it in cinemas so much
right, I do
with
get that.
the sound specifically. There are some scenes in the movie that are so loud and are intentionally really loud that they
Yeah.
made my body vibrate.
I've heard
Like
the
you could feel it.
Cyclops scene is intentionally really loud
Oh
for
yeah,
that reason.
okay. I wasn't sure
Um,
if you knew, but yeah,
I didn't know
the
that.
Cyclops scene is fucking terrifying in cinemas.
Yeah.
I was unfortunate enough to see a clip of somebody going over the Cyclops, and I just didn't know where it was, or what, sorry, what
Um,
movie it was from,
yeah.
until after, which was a shame because if I'd gone in blind to that, it probably would have scared the shit out of me.
I
It's
actually
really loud.
I haven't seen any clips of the movie. Like I've seen screenshots and stuff, and I saw that first trailer like all those months ago. But like anything recent is all hearsay. I have
Yeah,
not seen a single bit of the Cyclops scene. Um,
I my recommendation to see it in cinema still stands, even if the
okay,
experience is likely to be miserable. Just for that, I reckon.
I will. I'll sort out to go during the day so to limit
Yeah,
the headache.
when nobody else is around. Yeah,
Yes.
good idea.
Yeah.
Haha, you're up. Anyways, back to Obsession.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have much to say. I guess. Well, okay. One thing I've seen people saying, and that I agree with, is that the movie is intentionally lit, or I guess not lit. It's a dark, visually dark movie, but it's not
Yeah.
in a way that is like frustrating. It's intentionally so, and I think it uses that in a really effective way
Oh,
to
100%
create
it
some
does. Yeah.
fucking
I mean,
viscerally terrifying scenes.
you showed me Pulse. That one scene from
Yes,
Pulse that people
yes.
love so much on the internet, I think was a pretty big inspiration for this movie if the director saw it,
I was thinking
because
of
a
that.
lot
Yeah,
of scenes like that, and the scene of the grandma in
I was
Hereditary,
thinking that too. Yeah,
they all do the same thing, and it freaked me out watching the movie. I felt sick
yeah.
watching that, uh, just because of how unnerving those scenes were specifically.
Mm.
Without going into too many spoilers, there's a scene where possessed Nikki is just like a bear wakes up and possessed Nikki is just in a corner of the room looking at him,
Yeah,
and she's obscured enough to where it freaks you out a little bit because
yeah.
you know it's kind of like this predatory behavior in a way where like an animal trying to sneak up on you to hunt you would do that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like
That's the feeling it gives off.
I I love the way that those scenes are just shot and lit. It's like it takes your eyes a second to adjust to see her, as
Yeah,
if you're actually there. It's really well done.
this
Um,
plays the. Did you see it?
yeah.
It's
I
King
was.
Astra for farting on a door.
I almost sent that to you today, just out of nowhere, because I
No.
just had it on my phone.
A white flash passes by the camera.
uh,
I can't remember what else he says.
One teensy complaint I have, and this might just be it's probably a nitpick, and it's probably because of the environment I saw the movie in. But a couple of the scares, I won't say what, but a couple of the scares were had the opposite effect on me, where I was like, okay, that's silly. Um, I'm like, I don't think that's meant to be silly. I think that because
No.
there's comedic moments in the film, and there's this stuff where it's like you don't know how to react. But like there was a couple of scares or just like very sudden moments where I was like, this is almost funny, and that's definitely not the intended reaction.
Yeah. I have the same opinion for one scare specifically towards the later end of the movie. I'm sure you can tell which one I
think I
said.
know what you're
I'm
talking
talking
about.
about even just about that. Yeah, I saw it coming a mile away, so I plugged my ears slightly, but Dad obviously didn't. So I
Right.
just kind of listened. I just kind of looked off into the distance and waited for him to obviously yell, and he just like he was like, "Ah!" Just right next to me. I was like, oh yeah, nice. It
I guess. Well, okay.
was really good.
So, yeah, I don't know. I have to watch the movie again. Yeah.
That being said, there was actually a jump scare that took me completely off guard.
Yeah.
Early in the movie when Nikki freaks out for the first time. I just didn't see that coming at all.
Yes. Well, there's
That one
plenty
got
of
me.
really good, terrifying moments in the movie, and there's some genuinely effective scares. None of them feel cheap
100%.
or like bullshit. um,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's just a couple in there that I was like, okay, I don't know if I like that. um,
No, fair enough.
but again, like I need to watch it again. Like,
Yeah, watch it when you're not surrounded by ingrates who just yap the entire time.
yeah, just the worst people you can imagine in a theater.
Yeah. God. You want to talk about Duel?
You want to start with Duel?
Yeah, we can start with Duel.
Okay.
I saw that you didn't like The Legend of Hay too much.
Okay,
so we'll talk about that last.
I was wondering if you saw my star ratings. Yeah.
So I'm going to have to send a bomb to your house, dude. Sorry, I just sent anthrax package to your house. I'm gonna have to. The Chinese have paid me to do it.
God.
It's just the way it is. I'm just the messenger. I have to break your neck, dude. Anyways, Duel was great.
Okay, I didn't know if you liked it. I purposefully avoided seeing your rating on Letterboxd.
I rated it a 4 out of 5. Very
Okay,
good.
I also gave it a 4.
Yeah, no, really, really good. I love the. My one gripe with the movie, with Duel specifically, is that the truck driver didn't stop to murder a prostitute on his way across while
fuck?
chasing after the businessman in the car. It's just not accurate. It's not realistic.
He didn't pick up a
It
lot
really
lizard.
took me out. Broke the immersion.
He wasn't
Yes.
smoking meth. He wasn't fucking a lot lizard.
That's exactly right, dude. And if he were a real truck driver, he'd be doing that for the long haul.
I don't know if there's too much to even say about Duel. It's a very
straightforward movie.
yeah. It's not very deep. I mean, there's definitely like some subtext to it, but like it's mostly a straightforward thriller.
Yeah.
There's no mystery behind it or anything. It's just this truck driver gets pissed off at this guy and just wants to fucking kill him. And the whole
Yeah.
movie just rides
Goes
that
really
tension
far.
so well. Yeah, I was grinning like the whole
Yeah.
movie. Like, it's so fun.
Yeah, same. I was as well. I had a stupid look on my face. I love the one scene where the truck driver, where he's doing this whole overtaking cat and mouse game with
Yes.
the businessman at the start of the movie, and then he reaches his hand out the window and like playfully beckons him to move past, and then another car comes whizzing by on the
Yeah.
opposite lane, which meant that he obviously wanted him to crash into it, which is great. That
Yeah.
was really fun. I love the humor behind that. That is good.
The movie is very funny. Like the scene with the bus, and he just sees the truck at the end of the tunnel, like it's like Pennywise or something. Like it's some sort of monster. Like it's really funny.
The headlights are on.
Yeah.
It's also funny that the truck driver pushes the school bus as well. He
Yeah, he
just
helps
takes
him.
he sidetracks himself just to do that, and then he still catches up with the guy in the business car just to try and kill him anyways.
He only has a
Duality of
grudge
man.
against this one guy.
Yeah,
For a
it's crazy
debut.
how pissed off he gets though.
Yeah, and I love that you never actually get a good look at the truck driver.
No,
It's like he's this
Oh.
force of just malice, like
Yeah,
coming
you see
after
his
this
boots.
guy. You see his boots.
he's
you
wearing
see his,
jeans and
You
boots.
see his.
And then
his
when he
arm.
goes to he goes to the diner.
That might be
There's
my
about like
favorite
5
sequence.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 people who match that description exactly, just waiting there. And he
It's
even
so
picks the businessman even picks a fight with one of the guys, assuming that he's a truck driver, only to see him pull away in some like tiny pickup truck
Yeah.
after getting his ass kicked.
that whole sequence is so like tense and well executed.
Yeah.
You really feel it. Uh,
Yeah, really straightforward.
Yeah.
Really good.
For a debut feature for like Steven Spielberg, like, this is his first movie.
That was his first movie, really?
Yes, yeah. This, and it was a TV movie too that they shot more scenes for it later to extend it to 80 or 90 minutes. But yeah,
Ah.
this is his first movie. Like, that's kind of insane. Like, it's really good.
It is really good, yeah.
And
I do
one
agree.
one thing I was like thrown by in a good way was the opening credits. I saw that it was written by Richard Matheson, who is he's an author. He wrote I Am Legend. uh,
No.
and
All right.
he did a lot of the work on the Twilight Zone, and so I was like, "Oh, he's one of my favorite authors." I was very surprised to see his name in the credits. Uh,
That's interesting.
he has like a cynical, dark edge to his work that you can see in Duel, but Duel is, I think, playful enough. I think that's maybe in large part thanks to Spielberg, that it's like playful enough that it's not too dreary.
Yeah.
Because I can see
I
this
think.
premise being a lot darker. Or just,
Oh, 100%.
directed or shot in a different way that makes it a lot less fun.
Dude, I can't wait for Duel 2, the Snyder Cut, to come out. I'm so
Fuck.
excited. Can't wait for Batman to have to contend with the Joker in a big lorry after he's chasing him down the road.
What
And
the
the Joker runs over Harley Quinn.
Jared Leto Joker too? Ugh.
Yeah. He's smoking crack the entire time,
He's
so you know it's
smoking
accurate.
crack and Fend. And he's
And
on
Fend, yeah.
1,500 milligrams of Benadryl.
He just takes out a bunch of random like bystanders in towns that they pass.
What the fuck? Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah.
when he runs over Harley
Okay.
Quinn, the camera zooms in on his face and he's got a big dumb smirk. Fucking my favorite movie ever, dude.
You gotta animate this. You have to bring
Of
this
course.
into reality.
Speaking of animated movies,
Good segue.
good. Yeah.
Okay, I do have a lot to say about this one, but you can start.
Pops, pimple, big head. I really like the Legend of Hay movies, the first and the second. I like the second one more than the first.
Okay.
I think the second one takes what's already established by the first and ramps the action sequences of it way up. And there's a nice what's the word I'm looking for here? I think Nerja being put into the second one, the insertion of that character is really good, and I like how they portray Wuxian as well in both of the movies. But I think for me what really stands out about The Legend of Hay and The Legend of Hay 2 is the journey that Xiao He and Wuxian have together when they turn from enemies to friends, and then they move across China and they try to reconnect with the Spirit Society and
Yeah.
deal with the bad guys. Yeah,
I
my mind was going blank there for a second.
I will say the relationship between those two characters is definitely like the strongest thing in the movie for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't too interested in their journey. I think pretty much once they hit the mainland, it stops being as interesting, and it kind of just is them jumping from place to place, and everywhere's kind of similar, and nothing really that
No way.
interesting happens. There's like a montage that I think is good, but not a lot happens on the rest of the journey once they actually hit the mainland. It's pretty straightforward.
That is true.
Yeah, but like that, those two characters and the way they interact and their relationship growth is like the heart of the movie.
I reckon, definitely. Was the first one has the blonde-haired chick that Wuxian was the master of prior to Xiao He, right? Lewis, was it Lewis?
Is this the one that is obsessed with him? Yeah.
No, I
No?
don't think so.
Okay. Did you not
No.
watch this again?
Oh no, I did. I just can't remember if this was in the second movie or not.
Okay, that's okay.
Ah, shit. I need to look this up. Hang on.
I will say I did prefer fuck, I'm gonna butcher all these fucking names. Zhao. How do you say his name? The main character.
Yeah, it's out here.
Zhao. Okay.
Yeah.
In his cat form, I was very happy. And then he turns into a little Shota cat boy. So I was like, okay.
Hey, it's not the same. It's not the same as Japanese. It's not going to go that
I
direction.
know.
Don't worry about it.
Immediately I was like, uh-oh. But then it didn't go in that direction, thank God.
You have no idea how fucking sad I would be if it did. Like,
Yeah, Jesus.
it would be like the fourth piece of media that I really came to like that did that same bullshit. It was first Made in Abyss, then it was Mushoku Tensei, and then it was Elusive Samurai. And if it was this as well, I would be furious, genuinely. So mad. But I'm glad that China doesn't do the same horrible sexualization bullshit that Japan does. I like that they're at least respectful enough towards child characters to where you don't tend to need to worry about that as much. But Japan isn't. It's really annoying.
I actually, I loved, well, not loved. I enjoyed most of the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
I actually thought for a lot of the opening, I was like, there's very minimal dialogue. And I was kind of hoping the rest of the movie would be like that, and in the sense that there's a lot of focus on the environment in the opening, like shots of just the trees and like the lushness, and the movie really lets the visuals speak for themselves in the first 20 or so minutes. And I was hoping the rest of the movie would kind of be like that, but then there is a lot of dialogue, and I get that you need that between the two main characters to see their relationship grow, so I'm fine with that. But there's also a lot of exposition in the movie that I feel like weighs it down and isn't confusing, but it feels like too many cooks in the kitchen for me. They add all these characters, and a lot of them aren't really doing anything, but they're just there and they're just saying stuff, and you don't have context for some of it, and it feels a little overwhelming. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think the second movie improves upon the things like that where there isn't as much unnecessary dialogue throughout the entire... And I think the whole quality of production changes. I think for the first movie, I remember reading something about it being either a debut somehow for a studio or it was underfunded in some way.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because it's based on a webtoon.
It is, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I think it was a webtoon. It's not even a TV show or anything. It's like a self-funded, like, webtoon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, like, while watching it, I was thinking some of this is making no sense. If they're going to explain it in the movie, I'm hoping they do, because I don't want to go and watch the webtoon in case I'm missing something. And I think most of what I was looking for is explained. I think the lore and like the background of the world and stuff is very interesting, and I think the movie communicates it very well eventually. But yeah, it's just
it gets there in the end.
Yeah, there's just a lot of character bloat. I think there's just too many people in the movie, too many characters in the movie, and a lot of them do not do anything.
Yeah, they're just there.
Yeah, like some characters could serve the same purpose. Like they could be combined. And like it's just there's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I will say though, before I get to my main negative, what I don't like, I will say I really like the animation. It is incredibly good.
Yes, it is. It gets even better in the second movie as well because I think there's more people working on it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I think the reason I liked this movie so much was specifically that I really wanted to work on something like this. This is the exact production that I would dream of being a part of in a lot of ways, even though I don't know enough about it to really be super immersed in the materials themselves. I didn't know there was a web series, for example,
Yeah.
but this kind of stuff I really do like. That's why I wanted to share it mostly, just for the animation sequences specifically. Even if I know that that's less your road.
Well, I can appreciate good animation, and obviously that is like a factor in something. I'd rather watch something that's well animated, obviously. Um,
Yeah,
uh, I don't know, like yeah, I mean, it's a gorgeous movie. I really really love the animation and the way it's edited. I feel like the way the fights are choreographed and edited and cut together, it's mostly good. There was a couple parts where it's a little unfocused and hard to follow, but it only happened a couple
yeah,
times, and I was like, the animation's still good. This feels like an editing thing as opposed to an
yeah.
animation blunder.
I can see that. I think even in the second movie, when the production value increases and there are more people working on these sequences, so you can follow along what's going on better.
Mm,
I think the characters move too. There are moments where they move too fast, and a lot of animators fall into that trap where they take too many steps too quickly. So the viewer has
yeah.
difficulty seeing the coherency of the fight and following along. And I think the first movie did suffer through that a lot more than the second,
The
definitely.
I definitely
But
noticed it
yeah,
more in the first half with some of the fights. Like the standout is the very first fight when gonna fuck his name up, Wuxian.
yep. I mean,
The
close
first
enough.
fight, okay, his first fight though, when he shows up, there's a couple shots there where it is a little hard to follow the fight. Um, but like it's yeah, for the most part, it is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not like a big. Well, no, I can't say I'm not into action because I am, but I feel like action is better when it's in service of something. So like,
yeah,
if you're attached to the characters or the story is really good, that will enhance an action set piece, right?
yeah.
And
Because you can place value in the stakes of the fight
yes, yes,
itself.
stakes is a big one, yeah, and like emotional weight. Um, and while I did like the two main characters, I that last fight felt a little too grand, and just like it felt like the ending of a Marvel movie, and I don't mean that in an entirely negative way, but like a movie like I don't know, like Shang-Chi, where the end of the movie is just a big like CGI action set piece. Um, the movie like devolves into not devolves, but like it becomes that. The last like 30 minutes is just one massive action set piece, and I felt honestly a little bored because I just wasn't
Fair enough.
engaged enough with the story and the world and the characters to be invested in what was happening.
Yeah. I think I definitely agree with you in saying that the first movie tries to do too much, and it kind of
Definitely.
becomes noisy because of that. And I think because of that, the final stakes they don't land as hard as they could have. I think if the movie was really distilled down into just like a few characters, it would be considerably better, and there would be a lot more emotional stake in the final fight, as well as in the development of both of the relationship of Xiaohei and Wuxian
Mm.
together as mentor and student.
Yeah, I think more of a focus on them would be good. Maybe less characters, and I do like the journey that they go on initially when they're on the ocean. All of that is interesting to me. I was like fully into it. So I think just
Yeah.
a more engaging journey where more stuff is happening, and yeah, I mean, I don't know how you would end a movie like that, changing all this stuff,
No.
but
Yeah.
uh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just wasn't. As the movie went along, I became less engaged.
Yeah, fair enough. You lost your sorry. It lost its grip on you.
Yes, the grip on me.
Oh,
uh,
don't remind me of him.
I do have one big. I'm so conflicted on this because I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Say it.
I don't want to call the movie propaganda.
I don't think it is.
I'm not
personally.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's Chinese. It has an agenda. I want to
No.
think that that's not the case, but there is a lot of weird colonialism kind of themes in the movie, and pro-capitalist themes that are really jarring, and like the whole idea of
Pro-capitalist.
so the whole idea of balance, right, in the movie is
Yeah.
on paper seems like, yeah, that's a good thing, but the balance that they're pitching is more like colonialism, like erasure of culture and replacing their culture with another, if that makes sense. Like that whole scene where they're gathered around in like the little cave and like the midpoint of the movie, and basically trying to convince them that this society and this balance is a good thing. It feels like it's hard. Am I explaining it correctly? It's hard to explain.
You definitely are. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It's like the spirit world versus the modern human world in a way,
Yes.
right? Where
Yeah.
the human world is portrayed to try and take control of the territory of the spirit world to exploit its resources and people. But the characters are gathered together at the beginning and in the midpoint of the movie to explain why harmony with those two factions is more important. But in a lot of ways, it also shows that the spirit has some inherent wisdom or value that makes it that makes it superior to the other faction in some other way. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, in a way. So like the spirit society, it feels like in order for the spirit realm and like the modern human realms to coexist, those societies to coexist, for there to be balance, the spirits just kind of have to be folded into human society and adapt to human society as opposed to actually living equally, if that makes sense. It really reminded me, it's very colonialist, and I don't know if that's intentional, but that scene where they're gathered around and they're like basically trying to convince them, they're showing like, hey, yeah, like the spirits, we love cell phones, aren't cell phones a cool invention? It felt very intentionally like the movie was slapping me in the face and saying, hey, this is what's happening. And there was a few moments, especially in the second half, where it felt like that, whereas in the opening, humanity is portrayed to be not evil, but like self-satisfying, and like I'd like, you get the sense that coexistence is not like a possible thing, but like it's obviously morally grey, but it takes it in a direction where it's like, it kind of rubs me the wrong way, and I don't know how to feel about it. That's the main reason for my low score, is because of that.
I couldn't really place that either. For me, I think I just chose to just gloss over it mostly, which I think is probably why.
You're not the only
I'm
one.
More ignorant towards it.
Because I looked into it and to see what like other people were thinking, and I definitely saw my opinion around somewhat, but it's definitely a minor like thing. Like the majority don't see it, or just so like whether it is a purposefully underlying theme, I don't know, but it kind of feels that way.
Mm.
And that it rubs me the wrong way a little bit.
They're being sneaky with it.
It'll be sneaky, but like a lot of
Can't do
people
that.
aren't talking about it, so like I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one.
I mean, maybe I'm the one who's messed up.
maybe
Maybe I'm the one who has crazy thoughts.
Yeah.
Maybe Crazy Frog to me is just a normal frog.
Crazy Train to me is just normal train.
Trained to work every day.
Yeah.
The Crazy Insidious Factory. Anyways, our discussion about this animated movie, the final verdict, it's not as good as Neon Neko Sugar Girls in any facet, so you shouldn't bother watching it. Not worth your time.
I do feel I went into the movie. I try to go into every movie being completely like unexpectant of anything, but I kind of wanted to like the movie, especially since I love the first 20 minutes so much. Just like the large lack of dialogue. There's like lots of shots of like scenery and foliage, and it's very like, it feels like a Ghibli movie. It reminded me of Princess Mononoke a lot, actually. The whole movie did, but especially the opening. It really like pulls you in, and it feels almost like a different movie by the end. And yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, fair enough. I remember getting that feeling about a number of different shows or movies that I started. I think a big one of those is Demon Slayer, where towards like the beginning of it I liked a lot more, because I think it was set up as a different show, I think, from how it came off at the start. But the way it developed, I just kind of resonated with less. I think because at the beginning it was grittier in some way. I don't know. It's hard to place, but I get what you're saying about progression and liking the end result less, definitely. If you're wanting to give it another shot at liking it, I do recommend the second movie, 100%. But I don't think the themes of the either pro or anti-colonialist messages that you find within the first movie really go away as much. It's hard to tell, and you'll understand that pretty quickly. I think the opening sequence of the second movie will probably be instructive of whether or not you'll like the rest of it, because it largely carries the same themes.
Right. It's just like it was very underlying, but then that one scene where they're all talking about it, it felt like just being hit over the head with it. Yeah, I don't know.
Against your will.
After finishing the movie, I was like flat out, I don't want to watch the second one. But like after sitting with it for a while, it's like, okay, I do actually want to watch the second one. I am curious.
I'd recommend it.
Yeah. I wish I liked it more. I think a large. Well, you good?
Yeah, it was almost knocked over one of the many cans on my desk.
Great. I think it is just not entirely for me. There's aspects to the movie that just don't speak to me. But yeah, there's things that I genuinely I don't know. It's middling for me. I have trouble with the movie. I'm very conflicted on it.
You need to find your inner zen, my friend.
Facts.
Facts. Whips out cock. I'll show you.
So I mean, do you want to say anything else about the movie? I feel like I've been doing a lot of talking about it.
I don't really have many other thoughts about it. I liked it for it being a simple movie, and for liking the characters and the animation mostly. My appreciation of it doesn't run very deep. I think you've looked into it more than I did.
Okay.
Which is great. I appreciate that, definitely.
Right.
I'm glad that you involved yourself with it.
Well, it really
time.
did suck me in at the start. I really was into it. Yeah, fuck.
But it was a movie you recommended, so ultimately I just had to hate it.
That's not. I knew that would come up.
I'm just ignoring everything, all the perfectly normal reasons you gave for Wader. You're just disliking it because you think I'm a fool. I'm a buffoon, dude.
I'm not this. No. You're
distaste
right.
for me has grown to sickening extents.
I hate you and I hate China. Shut up, silly little China boy. Go back to China and watch your Chinese movies and play in your
Go
mud
eat your
hut.
dumplings and eat your fucking propaganda flicks.
Sit there in your Chinese rice hat and watch your propaganda movies. Okay, that's a joke.
Can't leave any of that in.
Yeah, I might bleep it.
I need to phone Jipping and get him to fly a drone into your head like that one old man.
Listen, I think for the next one, if we do more of these, I just pick a better movie, man.
Well, I'll pick a different one.
Come on. No. Okay, that is so. Are we? Is this it then?
Sure.
How long have we been going?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know when the it started at 10:30. Oh,
It's been an hour. Yeah, this is a good place to wrap up then, I think.
Exactly.
Do we want to pick our movies now before we end off?
Oh, I think I'll need some time to think about my next suggestion.
Okay.
It has to be another movie from China, obviously.
It's just the running theme in every episode.
Yeah, what Chinese movie has you watched recently that he recommends?
I think I have my recommendation, and so when I recommended Duel, I hadn't seen it. I wanted to pick that because it's a blind spot for me. I've been meaning to watch it for years. I love Steven Spielberg, so I was like, okay, this is a chance to force myself to watch it. And I'm glad I did. But now I'm gonna pick one of my favorite movies, and I want to get your reaction to it. It's called The Celebration.
The Celebration.
It's directed by Thomas Vinterberg. Yeah, I'm curious what you'll think of it.
So, which one is it? Is it 2023 or 1998?
1998.
Okay.
Yeah, it's is it Danish? Yes, it's Danish.
Okay. Well, I don't know. The synopsis doesn't reveal a whole lot, and so
no,
I'll go into it blind.
Yes, blind is the best way to go in. Do not look anything up for this movie.
No, I won't. I will not.
Yes, so that is my recommendation. And I guess I'll just throw it in the edit. When you come up with yours, I'll just put it in at the end.
Sure.
I won't press you now.
Snips off a thumb full of pubes, twists them into a poisonous dart.
Flings dart directly into mother.
Okay. Shoots dart at cat.